Now you can see that the coat is together. Oops. Now you can see the coats together. Here's the coat. This is the front of the coat. And here is the sleeve of the coat attached to the coat. But you notice it's still not quite right, is it? So the next step is to sew the side seam that holds the clothing together. So that will be the next job, is to pin it together and then sew that seam so it really looks like a coat. Right now it's kind of like a vest, isn't it? Sort of like a vest, except there's a big side seam missing here. Everything is kind of open here on the side. So we're going to fix that next. And now your firefighter coat is complete except for the hem. That's the last part I need to do, is put in the hem on the bottom of the coat. But other than that, it's complete except for the hem and the snaps in the front. So there's your firefighter coat. Thanks for joining me while I put it all together. I enjoyed keeping you company, and I enjoyed making the video, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye. Now I've completed pinning the side seam. Arwen, no pulling on the firefighter coat, honey. Be a good puppy. No. Down. Good girl. So I finished pinning it together on the side seam. I better lift it up so the doggy doesn't eat it, huh? I got that big blue pin off the floor that I dropped so that she wouldn't eat it. She's sniffing around like, what could I chew on? There's my bone. So now she's going to chew on her bone. She likes to be by my feet when I sew. So she's going to lay down here and sploot. And she is busy chewing on her phone. And there's my other foot that is not pushing the pedal right there. Do you see me wiggling it? Anyway, as I was saying, I have finished pinning the side seam in your firefighter coat. It starts at the bottom of the sleeve, goes all the way up to the side of the coat. So now I need to stitch this very long seam that has all the pins in it so that it will hold together. That's my next step. So remember, how much seam allowance do we need? We need 5/8. Can you see that 5/8? It's hard to see, huh? Now you can see. Here we go. So let's pull out that blue pin. Blue pin's coming out so the needle does not break it in the sewing machine. 5/8 of an inch. Another pin. See? Gotta take it out. When people sew, some people put their pins in another direction, but I like to put them in this way. I'm used to working with my pins this way. Some people put them in sideways like this, but I don't do it that way. I put them in that way. Another pin comes out so the needle doesn't break or catch the pin. Here we go. Let me see it. Whoop, down a little bit lower. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. There's the blue pin. See, it's very close to where the sewing needle goes in and out. And that plastic part that holds that down. Oop, look at that. It's another pin. White pin comes out. Now we've got a big curve. This is the hard part. This is why we want the needle down. When you have a curve in the fabric, you want it to stay there when you make the turn and not have things fall out. And it's a little hard to see what line we want because we want to sew along the red line even though the yellow trim is over the line. So sometimes I have to kind of guess it a little bit to see if we can get it right. So it's pinned correctly. We'll just keep going straight till we have to turn it. All right, so now we're at the point where we need to turn it. So we're going to lift up, press your foot. We're going to turn the fabric a little bit. Still got to kind of look for that, whoopsie, that 5/8 inch line. It's kind of right in there somewhere, so I'm still on the right track here. It's a little tricky, but I'm in the right place. It's okay if it's not perfect, but as long as it's close. Ooh, did you hear that? That was the pin hitting the needle. A little wonky there. Let's avoid any wonkiness, right? Weird folds stick in your body in weird places, and it makes it feel kind of bumpy and weird. There's a white pin that got to come out. And there's a white pin here that's ready to fall out already. I don't want it to come out yet. I want it to stay. So here we go. Carefully, carefully. It's a big gap till that pin, huh? Do you see that 5/8 of an inch line there? There it is, right there. So we want to keep as close to it as we can to the machine. It's kind of tricky. Look at that. The end of the pin is almost underneath that presser foot. Let's turn a little bit. Let's straighten out. Gotta find that 5/8 of an inch again. So. Here we go. Almost done. A little bit more to go. Almost done. Turn, straighten, fix. There's that yellow trim. Remember we measured that out? 1 3/4 inch from the bottom of the shirt. So how much do you think we have to sew? Actually, I think it was 3 3/4, wasn't it? 3 3/4 inch from the bottom of the shirt. So how much do we have to finish? That's right, 3 3/4 inches to go. Here we go. Oh, got a little lost there, didn't we? That happens sometimes. It's okay. It is okay to get a little lost sometimes. It's really bad. You can cut the thread out and start over again. It happens sometimes. You get lost. It's hard to do it right all the time. It takes a lot of practice, doesn't it? And there we are at the end of the shirt. And there is the seam that we just sewed on the machine, right there all the way to the bottom. And now your firefighter is complete except for the hem. That's the last part I need to do, is put in the hem on the bottom of the coat. But other than that, it's complete except for the hem and the snaps in the front. So there's your firefighter coat. Thanks for joining me while I put it all together. I enjoyed keeping you company, and I enjoyed making the video, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.